Today we're going to talk about paragraphing. And paragraphing looks different in fiction writing versus other kinds of writing. So today we're just going to look at an example of my writing, and I'm going to show you some of the places where I need to fix up the paragraphing. So a really quick review of what paragraphing looks like for fiction. If we look at this tool that you have in front of you, so you start a new paragraph in fiction writing whenever there's a new person introduced. So when a different character begins talking or comes into the scene, you change paragraphs or start a new paragraph when the setting changes to show that shift in time and place. So connected to that, when a new time period begins, when there's a change in time, when we move to a new event in the story, or when we see the point of view change, so when the topic or the narrator changes. Another cool choice that writers have is to add dramatic effect, we can add a paragraph. So you have this tool in your binder that you can come back to, but really quickly I want to show you an example of this in my writing. So let me find the right tab. There we are. Okay, so when we look at this writing that I have right here, this is one of the opening scenes of my story. And what I'm going to do is just go line by line and look at whether I need to start a new paragraph or not. So here I go. The room felt like a cell, like the walls were closing in on me. I could tell my face was doing that thing that it does when I'm annoyed. My eyes slanted, my nostrils flared as I saw Mrs. Jankowski meander in her painstakingly slow way to the front of the room and plop herself behind the dark green podium. She was yammering on about a writing assignment that would be life-changing. So after this sentence right here, this is a place where the teacher starts talking. So I'm thinking this is a place where I need to add a paragraph. So I'm just going to click enter to start a new paragraph. It will give you an opportunity to be creative and learn about yourself as a writer. I can't wait to see what you come up with. We will get started tomorrow. Put away your writing folder and get out your reading book. Mrs. Jankowski finished. All right, so this is the place where her talking ends and a new character, the new character Maggie, starts to have her thinking again. Her cheerfulness was almost nauseating. So this is a place where I'm going to add another paragraph or tab down because Miss Jankowski is finished talking. This was her talking part. And so this is the character Maggie switching perspectives now from her talking, the teacher talking, to Maggie now having some thinking. So I know I need to add a new paragraph there. Her cheerfulness was almost nauseating. She caught me at the tail end of an eye roll. She made her way across the large room to my desk as the other students in the room noisily moved into reading. Oh, geez, now I have to actually talk to her. So much for flying under the radar to avoid actual interaction, Jacobs, I thought to myself. All right, so then I know this is another place where Miss Jankowski starts talking again, so I'm thinking that this has to start a new paragraph here. Miss Jacobs, I've heard wonderful things about your work in language arts last year. Your teacher shared some of your writing with me, Miss Jankowski said. All right, so there's an example of how you would go through your writing and think about, do I need to start a new paragraph here or not? What I'm going to ask you to do is keep coming back to your writing tool for paragraphing. Really, anytime a new character talks or we have a speaking part, that's a place where you need to add a new paragraph. So go ahead now, and you're going to take these next 15 minutes to go through your writing line by line like you saw me do. And you're going to ask yourself, do I need to start a new paragraph here, or do I need to leave it as is? Go ahead and get started.